Dear Chartered Accountants, working professionals, and students in the domains of Indian auditing, accounting, and the tax and regulatory space, welcome to podcast of Fca Deepak Rao, a practicing Chartered Accountant. Daily news and updates for 28th October 2023. The Supreme Court has recently issued a notice in a writ petition seeking the availability of an option for revised returns on the GSTIN Portal. The petition was filed by Pradeep Kanthed, who argued that the unavailability of such an option is creating a trap for GST-registered persons and GST-registered dealers. Kanthed pointed out that GST returns are filed under sections 39 subsection 1, 39 subsection 2, 39 subsection 3 and 39 subsection 5 of the GST Act, but there is no provision for revised returns in the Act, rules or the GSTN Portal. This is in stark contrast to other revenue laws such as the Income Tax Act, VAT Act and Customs and Duties Act, which all typically include provisions for revised returns. Earlier, the RBI via Master Circular 2021 required commercial banks to present all unclaimed liabilities in their financial statements under Schedule 12 Contingent Liabilities, where the amount due had been transferred to the Depositor Education and Awareness Fund. Now, the RBI has advised all cooperative banks to present all unclaimed liabilities under contingent liabilities others. This aims to ensure consistency in the presentation of financial statements. RBI has directed private banks to ensure the presence of at least 2 whole-time directors, including MD and CEO, on their boards. The number of whole-time directors shall be decided by the board of the bank by taking into account factors such as the size of operations, business complexity, and other relevant aspects. Further, banks that currently do not meet the minimum requirement are advised to submit their proposals for the appointment of whole-time directors within a period of 4 months from the date of issuance of this circular. The premiumization gradient is the most visible in personal mobility choices. Once the mainstay of the car industry, the share of small cars in the overall pie is shrinking rapidly, even as stocks of companies such as Maruti Suzuki India hit lifetime highs. Lower priced vehicles, which earlier accounted for 85% of the market, now have a 58% market share. Rooftop solar projects are set to get a fillip with the introduction of the distributed renewable energy segment in the latest renewable purchase obligations. This means that power distribution companies will have to mandatorily purchase renewable energy from rooftop solar projects, among others included in the segment. The government recently changed the mix of renewable energy sources for mandatory purchase by distribution companies and open access consumers, while keeping the total obligation unchanged at 2022 levels. Renewable energy projects with a capacity of less than 10 megawatts installed by consumers under any arrangement will qualify for renewable purchase obligation from the distributed renewable energy segment. This podcast is sponsored by Sound of CA. We share because we care. Vande Mataram, Jai Hind.